Welcome back. In this video, we're gonna talk about guilt, and we're gonna talk about repressed guilt and how this can be one of the most damaging patterns. It's one of the emotions that cause the most amount of suffering, but it's also one of the emotions that holds us back the most, because guilt can be our biggest barrier toward achieving, creating, and manifesting what we want in our life. Why is that? Because guilt ultimately makes us feel bad or wrong about something about our life, or makes us feel like on some level we are not good enough, or we're not right enough, good enough, worthy enough. And so we constantly play catch up, and we constantly at the same level feel like we don't deserve certain things, or we're not a good person, or we're not the right person, or we have to earn things or to make up for certain things. Guilt, when it's deeply repressed at the subconscious level, manifests in so many behaviors, in so many patterns, in so many beliefs, in so many perceptions. And in your energy, what's going to happen is that if you have a lot of repressed guilt, it will hold you back from creating the life that you truly want, simply because at the subconscious level, you don't believe you deserve it, because you're not a good person. Because a person who truly feels guilty subconsciously, what does guilt represent? Guilt represents I did something wrong, hence I'm wrong, I'm not good, I'm a bad person, I don't deserve to be happy, I don't deserve to have this because of XYZ. And so it creates this fake, illusory self-image that we are not worthy of what we want, and that in order to get what we want, we need to earn it. And so it's this hustle culture where we need to constantly earn more and prove ourselves and earn things. So we need more love, we need more money, we need more success, we need more material things in order for us to feel good about ourselves, in order for us to feel like we are worthy of love or being liked or other people. And ultimately, we are in this hamster wheel. We're in this hamster wheel of constantly trying to prove ourselves. And this leads to a lot of behaviors, patterns. We seek validation from others. We avoid making mistakes, because yet again we will feel bad about ourselves. We will feel guilty again. We will feel like we did something wrong, we are bad, which creates unworthiness, which creates shame, which creates embarrassment. So we hold ourselves back. We avoid getting attention. We avoid being seen. We avoid going for what we want. But at the same time, guilt pushes us to want more, to seek more, to do more, in order to compensate, in order to get what the ego thinks we need in order to feel loved, important, significant. And yet, we have that desire, so we might go for certain things, but at the same time, if you ever felt like you need to do more, and the moment you stop, you feel like you've not done enough, you've not worked hard enough, you've not done enough of your to-do list, there's just never enough. Like if you take a break, you feel guilty. If you go on a holiday, you feel guilty. If you buy something, you feel guilty. If you spend too much money, you feel guilty again. So you're constantly back in this guilt, in this guilt, in this guilt, and this self-devaluation, de-appreciation, because subconsciously what's going to happen is that you're going to continue to beat yourself up, to criticize yourself, to prove yourself wrong. And that is guilt, hidden guilt. And on top of that, we also project that on other people, and we make other people wrong. We make other people bad. We blame others. And we are unforgiving toward others because we've been unforgiving toward ourselves and unloving toward ourselves. So this guilt that we have, that a lot of people have, that is deeply repressed, is a very difficult emotion to feel, because nobody likes to feel wrong, bad, like something's wrong with you, right? So we project that, and it comes up in so many different ways. And in my Better Life program, there is a couple of days in these 30 days where we deal a lot about guilt and shame and all those unreleased emotions that we carry, that are heavy, that manifest in so many of our behaviors. And I want to share with you one of the tools that I share in the program, because it's a powerful tool, and I get a lot of very, very powerful feedback on that one exercise. And it's an exercise of forgiveness. And in order to truly remove guilt or shame or embarrassment or any emotion of this nature, forgiveness is the key, and forgiveness from the heart. You need to be able to come from a place where you forgive yourself for the wrong you've done, but also to be able to forgive others for what they might have done to you. As long as you hold on to this, as long as you're not able to forgive yourself and forgive others, you will be burdened by those unresolved emotions. So the exercise I'm about to share with you is very simple. It's something that you can do as many times as you need, and something that you can simply use and make in your own way. And I want to keep it extremely simple. It's a tool that you do when you sit down quietly at home, undisturbed. Take 10-15 minutes, close your eyes, and simply imagine that you're sitting in a chair that is safe in a nice room, and opposite you there is another chair, right? So you're in a room, there's two chairs, you're sitting in one chair, and in your imagination, I want you to imagine that the person who wronged you, or the person who did wrong or bad or treated you badly, or the version of yourself that screwed up, that made a mistake, that you feel bad, that you feel like you should not have done that, any form of regret, that version of yourself appears on that chair. And you do it one by one, okay? And that is simply a matter of observing that person, that version of yourself that appeared on the chair, and to notice what emotion comes up, and to simply allow yourself to first be with the emotion, to notice where in your body you feel it, and then to acknowledge that emotion, and to forgive the person you see in the other chair. And you can use the Ho'oponopono 4 sentences if you feel like you need something powerful. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. This is something that works very well for me. But you can also just share whatever you want to share to that person. But ultimately, the goal is to be able to fully forgive that person from your heart, and to bless that person, whether it's another person or whether it's a younger version of yourself, or that person, or that you that made that mistake, or that did that thing you regret, or whatever it might be. And to simply forgive and bless that version of yourself or that person. And you can share anything you want that person to know, and you can say whatever you feel like needs to be said until you feel that the emotion is relieved. This is a powerful way to let go of the guilt, to let go of shame, to let go of embarrassment, to let go of regret and resentment. Ultimately, what this powerful exercise will do is that it will allow you to let go of those unresolved negative emotions, to forgive yourself, to bring love. And when you start to do that, not only is it going to change your self-image, but it's also going to free a lot of energy in your body, energy that can now be transmuted into something else. So you can stop those old patterns of guilt and those manifestations in your experiences from perpetuating themselves. This is deep inner work. Everything that makes you feel bad about yourself is something you can do through this exercise. It's something you can repeat as many times as you can, anytime as you want, until you truly feel like the emotion has subsided. And what you'll notice in your experiences following those exercises is that you feel lighter, you feel less resentful, you feel less bad about yourself, you feel less guilty. All of this will ultimately lead to you feeling wholer, better, and it will connect you to your true sense of worthiness and self-esteem. It's a powerful exercise that allows you and that requires you to take ownership and responsibility for what you feel, but also to give forgiveness to yourself and to others. And when you're free from guilt, you can be free to truly feel worthy again, and worthy for no reason, simply because of who you are. And that is a powerful place to be. Let me know what you think of this video, guys. Let me know if it makes sense. If you have any question, if you want a powerful way, a powerful program to transform your self-concept, to transform your self-image, and to truly unleash your true manifesting power, guys, I invite you to go check the Better Life program. It's a 30-day transformation program that will completely change your life. With that, guys, I will see you in my next video. Be well.